All right, so before, I know everyone, you know, I want to play Wilderness, you want to play Wilderness, we all want to play Wilderness, and even if you don't want to play Wilderness, you want to lab your new character. I understand. But in the meantime, we have 3 hours to kill, so let's talk about Zooey. I mean, again, Zooey, it's a good, I want to play William, yes, Williams. Zooey's a good character to do right now, 3 hours before the patch comes out, because, you know, a lot of characters are different in the patch. The patch is pretty huge overall. EX characters, even like, you know, for like Gran and Narmaya, you know, you guys didn't get changed, but you have 2 entirely new versions of your character. Awesome. Except, she's exactly the same. I don't know how the orders look. I need you on Beatrix soon? Ooh, okay. I think we have Zooey, Percival, and then it'll be Beatrix. Sounds good. I'll add that to the queue. But yeah, so Zoe's gonna be the exact same before and after, so let's talk about Zooey. This is also a character that it's on the lower end of my knowledge. Also, one sec, I gotta clear my throat. Damn. Woo! But it's a character that's like, certainly there's a lot of gaps in my knowledge about Zooey. This character is so uncommon, even the devs forgot she was in the game, and she hasn't been like in the patch notes for the past like year and a half, right? So, we can talk about it. Normals, so my conception is always that her normals are decent, fine, maybe even good in some cases. Let's see. So Pharrell, 6-frame Pharrell, you know, not the most inspiring hitbox on that Pharrell. Decent chunk of, I think that's about normal, right? It's a decent amount of recovery. Lance is a bad example. Lance has the worst light in the game, but this is the relatively normal Pharrell, a little stubby, right? A little stubby. Nothing you can really be too mad about, I guess. Pharm, 9-frame Pharm, 5 active frames. I do like that. It's a little small, considering that it's, you know, it is 9 frames. Like, it's not even like it's a 9-frame far away like Vera, right? But, you know, 5 active frames. We fuck with 5 active frames. Not that much recovery on it either, right? Pretty quick to recover, Pharm. So, like, you know, decent Pharm. Not amazing, but decent, certainly. Oh, her Far H is 9. I did not know this. Her Pharm's, like, never used? That's decent. Her Far H is 9-frame startup. I see why her Pharm is never used now. Whoa, wait, this Far H is pretty nice. Interesting. It's smaller than Pharm, kind of like the Gran effect, right? But again, 9 frames for a heavy attack level move, right, is pretty interesting. 5 active frames as well, and I mean, that's not a lot of recovery for a Far H, right? 19 frames. They're usually somewhere in the 20s, right? Yeah, this Far H is pretty nice, right? Is 2M actually bigger than Pharm? No, it isn't. Okay, I see. It isn't, but I guess it's probably faster. Yeah, 8 frames. Yeah. Okay, I mean, so again, Pharm has its niche, I think, but yeah, Far H, 9 frames, not a lot of recovery on it, 5 active frames, then everyone keeps talking about 2M. I mean, that's a nice 2M, right? That's pretty big, it's pretty gigantic for an 8-frame button, right? This is just like, yeah, this is a really nice 2M, right? Crouching button, sure, but like, not a lot of recovery on that, right? 4 active frames, pretty decent as well. 8 startup frames, not bad. Lots and lots of range on it. That's a very nice button. Her 2L looks like a pretty standard, yeah, low hitting 2L. Right? Nothing really too impressive or bad. It's not like a bad 2L. It hits low. That's always nice, right? It hits low. It's got decent range on it. We talked about Far H, 2U. Interesting. That 2U. Oh, she has a 7-frame 2U. Oh, I didn't know this. Like, I mean, it's not that big. But, like, you know, 7-frame 2U. This is her fastest kind of, like, match-out button on these ranges. Is this cancelable? Yes. Okay, I mean, that's, you know, that's something. There's some value there. All right. I fuck with that 2U a little bit. And then, what am I? We're saying, like, I guess 2H? That's a nice 2H. I got no problems with that. That's a nicer 2H than I did not give Zooey credit for this, I think. Right? Not really. Let's keep going here. Not really any kind of cross-up hitbox to speak of, and only active for... Why does it look like it's only active for 2 frames? Am I losing my mind? No, I see. It's just, okay. Yeah, 5 active frames. It's not bad. That's quite a bit of reach on that fella too, right? Yeah, so like so far, like decent kit of buttons sounds right, you know. This 2M is exceptional. This 2M is maybe exceptional, right? Everything else is like good to solid for sure, right? Her Far H is also pretty like spectacular in terms of recovery frames and startup, but it's quite small. But her Far H is maybe her second most impressive button that I'm seeing so far, right? Pretty mid Far L. I think Far M is being a little overhated already, but like, this seems alright. But I see where 2M might overshadow it a little bit, right? Jump normals. Okay, JH is a jump-in button. Doesn't seem too exceptional. Active all the way down JL. JM's her air-to-air. And JU, of course, is the dust loop guy, which we will get into, right? But, yeah. Right, he does think. That's a very cool button. Okay. So, dash attacks. is where Zooey is very interesting, right? Because to my understanding, I think this might be the furthest reaching 6XL in the entire game. It doesn't quite hit at round start, but it's pretty close, right? Like if you see, I can't really do this and pause in time, right? But the hitbox does match the actual hilt pretty well. This shit like almost not really holding dash at all. This is straight up almost hits slants from round start, which I think this is even better than like Catalina's and Belial's and stuff like that, right? It's at the very least it's near equal with them, right? Now Zoe's dash speed is you know not amazing, so you have to slide for a little bit longer to actually get it, but this is a very, very nice 6XL that she's rocking, right? Overhead 6XM is a little bit unfortunate, right? I mean, you know, you can do some funny with it. It gives you some decent carry, right? I believe you can space this out to be safe, right? Pretty, without, I mean, even from there, -6, like you're completely safe to just about everything there, right? But you know, low 6XMs tend to be more useful in neutral and stuff like that. So it's not amazing, you know. It's not the worst thing in the world. Lokiso as well, thank you for the follow. But yeah, it's not amazing. It's not the best thing in the world. It's whatever. It's a 6XM. It exists. Her 6XH is very interesting, right? Because this thing has armor on it, starting up on, looks like, frame 6. Yeah, frame 6 armor, right? It will lose to lows. I want to show that real quick, actually. Let me get another Zooey on here, and we can low her out. Just like Sora's 6XH, both armored 6XHs lose to lows, right? So if I have her do this, and I like 2U her ass, right? No armor. Whereas if I 4M, I go straight to hell, right? So it will lose to lows, but still, you know, very nice to have that you know, just like that, you know, belligerent or anti-belligerence button, I suppose, right? It's -8, so this is pretty punishable, right? Everyone in the video game, except for like Uno, has some. Uno's far L probably. Yeah, I've heard far L reaches. Uno's far L reaches. So everyone in the game has like some kind of punish they can do on this, certainly, but it's not bad, right? Also, decent reward on hits as well. I'm not entirely sure what, how much time you have to link things here. Maybe it's 7 frames. Like, can I 2U here if I can't far M? Yeah. Okay, it's 7 frames. So you get like 2U into like whatever carry you have, right? How do you do the? How do you do the? Oh, you hit forward. Okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, Zoe's mid-screen in general is not amazing, but, you know, you can get some interesting carry off of that, right? So, yeah, so, 6XH is a specialized tool, but, you know, it's got a little bit of sauce. You can do some funny with it, certainly. What else? I think that's all the regular normals, right? So, Villainous just kills her 6XH. I think it has infinite armor. I don't think Villainous's moves are multi-hits, right? I don't know. I don't think this thing runs out of armor, right? Is that... I mean, how can I try this? Like this? Yeah, right? So I don't think Villainous is going to... Villainous's moves don't ignore armor, I don't think. They just multi-hit. Most armor in the video game is limited. I believe this will just go through shit, right? Like, this just has, like, infinite hits of armor. It's only, like, Vasaraga Soulforge, you know, stuff like that. Where, like, the armor is limited to how many... to a certain number of hits. That's where Villainous will punch right through it. But yeah, okay. I think that's all of her normals covered. Obviously, 5U as well, right? This is just the Dragon Charge, and you can also do this, right? It's got a little bit of invuln on it. You know, this is... You can catch people if they get too greedy trying to punish this, or they commit to something, trying to punish you Dragon Charging, right? But otherwise, I think she is locked into this for at least... Yeah, looks like at least 23 frames. Can't go any for shorter than that, right? So this can be a bit of a commitment, right? And again, even the stab, if it misses, you're locked for a long time there, right? So you gotta be careful with that, but it does bring her Dragon Gauge back, which we can talk about that now. 5U6X is full invuln. You'd be surprised when people don't know that and try to punish your 5U with a teleport. Yeah, if they commit to anything. Now, it is only seemingly, I don't know if that's 3 or 11 frames of full invuln, because I think the frame meter, if active frames are there, it gets a little bit weird with how it's, with how it is, displaying it on the frame meter there, but there's at least 3 frames of invuln on that thing. And yeah, so Dragon Gauge, right? Zoe has this neutral special, right, which is her little dragon fella, right? She sends him out. It's like she's not a puppet character, but you know, it's something like that. She sends him out, and then he does his specials from wherever he currently is. Right? The light version sends him out like this, and the medium version is this little fire that is plus on block, and the heavy version is this laser, right? I think all of these are plus. Yeah, that's plus. That's plus. And obviously the laser is very plus as well, right? The U version is the Ford F-150 here. I want to see, actually real quick, I want to see what her normals look like on block. Is there anything particularly? -6, okay. -3, that's pretty nice, right? -7, I mean, all these are cancelable, obviously. Just wanted to see if anything particularly interesting seems to happen on block. This -8 we talked about. Okay, okay. Yeah, the U version is this F-150, right? Which, again, this will go through, like, all projectiles as far as I'm aware. But, you know, be careful. that this thing is a very long animation, right? She's stuck that whole time. That's not her charging, like, on purpose, right? So if this ever gets spot dodged, it is pretty easy to just punish Zooey with whatever move you have on deck that you can punish Zooey with, right? So this is not just like a throw it out and win move. You do have to be careful. I do have the Vern Dragon as well, yeah. It changes color based on the skin. I don't want to change my Granblue names that I use exclusively for gaming to Silly Dingus. She literally summons Vern, yeah. This is, buff Vern. Yeah, I mean, these moves, these dragon moves in general, I mean, again, you can do stuff like you can try to, you know, if she, like, puts out this fire, you can spot dodge it and then your plus and stuff like that, right? But really, the big thing with the dragon moves is that, you can't just, like, sort of wait for Zooey to run out of gauge, and then once she does, a lot of her stuff is not necessarily as threatening, is one of the big problems with her, and, like, her only two ways to regain it are either this thing, which does, you know, give her a lot, but if she's doing this in neutral, she could die very, very easily, or again, right, committing to this kind of charge, which can, that can also be very, her only ways to get her dragon gauge back are pretty committal, basically, right? Doesn't the truck beat all projectiles? That's right, but again, the problem with it, I was talking about this a second ago, is that he's stuck in a very long animation. So if he just throws this out and you spot dodge it, everyone in the game is gonna punish this some way. Can I like fucking hit her with the laser for this? No, not quite. Laser's too slow, right? Like you can punish Zooey however you see fit for being a little too slow with this. Zooey herself, funnily, doesn't seem to have an amazing punish for it. But if anyone has any kind of neutral skip, use skill or something like that, right? They're going to kill her for it, verily. It clashes with Fairy's SBA orb. I think it beats Fairy's SBA orb clean. Well, let's check that. But I think I saw that at Evo. No, I think it beats Fairy's super straight up. No. Oh no, it clashes. Okay. If it's close enough, does it hit her? No. I've never seen it stop like that. Yeah, it does clash. Fair enough. So yeah, it's basically a super projectile is how it's coded. Sure. At Evo would like 8 the orb, yeah, but it doesn't beat it. You can do 5u6, you have something like triple attack for meter. Should you need it, but you also pass on better follow-ups. Right. Her other specials, right? Spinning slash, right here. This the U version is her DP, right? It's a 2-hitting DP. It's, you know, on the slightly less minus side of things. It's not like minus like 50 or something like UL or something like that. It's also 2 hits. There's a little bit of trickery here with like chip or something. The light version of this little hop forwards, there is no invul on this. It's -2, right? Medium version is even. I believe this is a little bit height dependent. Like if we bring like Versuja out or something like this. I don't think this is always even, but maybe because of multi-hits. No, yeah, it's always even. I lied. I think it's what the combos you get on certain characters might vary because this can combo on counter hits. I break a lot, and then the EX version, again, none of these are invincible, but this one's +2, right? But you'll notice that all of these are very, very slow, right? So like even this H version, I mean, the light version is less so. Light version 27, right? That's like, unless you're gonna meterless DP that thing, that's very hard to 2H on reaction. But again, that one is minus on block, right? But this one is like, it's really tough to 2H this unless you basically see it coming. Because that's, I mean, 27 frames, you're talking a 16 frame reaction check, right? That's tough. That's tough. Because 11 frames start up on the 2H, right? A DP, of course, frame 1 invuln, so way easier, but to 2H, the light one is pretty hard. The medium one, though, right, is 41 frames, and the heavy one is 38, right? So these can very quickly become a death sentence for Zooey if she gets a little bit too... Can you 668 off this? If she gets a little bit too... yeah, there you go. If she gets a little bit too comfortable, right, she could find herself in trouble, certainly. Ricky still haven't let me into your horse club. Let me in. I didn't see your application, man. I was looking for it. I'll take another look. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I wasn't looking. But yeah, so spinning slash, you know, can be like a way to get around projectiles on call out and stuff like that. But again, using it in neutral, especially against a character with a meterless DP, can be a little scary, right? Even this, like even in the corner here, like if Zooey tries to do this as like a pressure option in the corner, even if you block the first part, you can still absolutely kill her for it, right? And it's a very slow reaction check. I mean, 38 frames. That's, I mean, again, if you're gonna 2H it, I guess that's like a 28 frame reaction check, sure, right? But that's like from range as well, right? So it's not like there's quite as much mental stack. And if you have if you have a meterless DP, then, you know, this is a 37 frame reaction check, aka you're talking like getting hit by Ladiva 5U is easier to do than getting hit by this thing, right? Wait, no, wait, isn't there? There is some invuln on this. Yes. I'm wrong about this. There's some invuln on this, but I think it's once the startup is over or something. It says invincible right there. Again, I think it's, the frame meter is not good when there's active frames and invuln overlapping, right? I think it's like frame 9 or 10 or 11 invincible or something, but... what are we talking about? Want to correct a small mistake in your patch note video. The game counts 236 tornado and the H4. H follow-up is 2 different moves, which means total frames are just the 4 H follow-up. Which means, as far as I know, Grimnir, if Grimnir does 236H into stationary tornado, 2-2H, he's technically punishable with no tornado for 18 frames. Ah, I see what you mean. I see, maybe, you might be right, yes. But yeah, so, spinning slash, right? Neutral skip option, but very, very risky. And again, on hit, the effects of these on hit, I guess we talk about that for the dragons too, I just realized, right? I only showed them on block, right? If we have her not block, and to not get counter hits, right? This guy, he's just a little bit plus. This one launches you like that, which I believe in certain situations, like in the corner, she might be able to get a conversion off of. Yeah. And then the laser, of course, gives you that big sweeping fella, right? This is the kind of thing, if you get caught by this, you can like link into this, and it gives her like that. This is where Zooey can start to like really get a lot of that dragon gauge back safely, right? This is also a very common air unblockable setup for her, is like you, oh, sorry, I need you to block that. Like you air block this, and then this kills you, right? So the dragon moves again, quite strong. But for the spinning slashes, right? Light on hit is really nothing. Medium on hit, on counter hit, I believe you can get combos. This is where the height starts to matter, I think, a little bit. I'm not sure. I could have sworn that sometimes this shit can combo. Maybe, I don't know if it's like you have to have a certain height of character. Maybe it's heavy I'm thinking of. Maybe it's heavy I'm thinking of, because heavy, yeah, you're +6 right here, right? Also, by the way, we forgot about close normals, right? 7 frame close M, and then 9 frame close H. These are, you know, these are not great numbers, right? Even on block, close M at the very least, right? But yeah, like, her close H is -5? Huh. I did not realize her close H was SPD punishable if they didn't cancel. That's good to know. But yeah, spinning slash, you can combo, but I think this can get fucked up by certain height characters and stuff like that. Yeah, that's spinning slash. Lightning is her down special, right? The light version has this little hit at the start, then it knocks you down. Medium, I don't believe is medium is it a range thing? Is medium any different? Yes, the lightning strikes further away on medium than on light, and then on heavy, right? It does you know, it's these triple lightning strikes, but I believe you have to hold it. Yeah, if you hold it, you get this sort of delayed lightning strike, right? And sort of whenever you, I did not realize this was a negative edge move. Goddamn. Right? Like, I can either let this go right away, I can hold it for a little bit, right? Or I can hold it for way longer, right? This shit is negative edge? Honestly, I didn't even know this. Yeah, who would have thought, right? Just can let her do some funny shit, like comboing off. I think, is it when you let go of special or heavy? Special. Okay, gotcha. Yes, you can do some funny shit, like comboing off, like, the auto combo, like high-low overhead or some shit, depending on the setup, but... Dude, lightning is also air okay, that's true. Not the most inspiring thing overall. The H lightning knocks down, at least, right? So you can, like, use this to, like, sort of get some space in neutral. The U lightning does stall people like that, so you can get combos if it hits, right? But her legs do dangle. You can look at her box there. Her legs do dangle pretty low. Do they wobble to the floor? I don't know, but... it does mean that sometimes she can get in trouble, just get caught by like random 2Ls and stuff like that, unless you let it rock and go a little bit higher there, which is gonna delay the speed of your throw bait, right? But her U Lightning does function as a throw bait. On the ground, U Lightning, I don't know what U Lightning is supposed to do on the ground. I think you can get like some corner carry off of it with stuff like that, you know? But to my understanding, is there a new balance patch out? In about 2 hours and 45 minutes. To my understanding, her U Lightning is not the greatest. You know? It does something. Seems like it combos off. I mean, if you get off close H in the corner here, right? You get a crumple and stuff like that. Again, like, you get a crumple here, but I don't think she's fast enough to follow this up. No, she can be. Okay. So that's something, right? Off close H, at least, right? Off close H, you can do shit into like this, into some sort of chase down, it looks like. That is kind of, oh, maybe not super consistently. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I mean, you can get, like, some kind of chase down into an extension, right? But only off, like, I guess this would be off crouching auto combo, too, if it works off close H, right? Anything that works off close H will work off crouching auto combo. So you can do shit like this. Oh, what? Am I wrong? Does it hit them later because they're... What the fuck? Hit them later because they're crouching? What's going on there? You can chase with 6-2-3M? Oh, okay, okay. I see, I see. That's something too, right? I'm surprised that doesn't work on crouching auto combo. This is the first thing I've seen that works on close heavy, but not crouching auto combo. Who would have thought? Huh. Is that auto combo having too much pushback? I guess so, huh? That's very unfortunate, because, I mean, a raw close H is a little bit rare to get, right? Crouching auto combo is a little bit easier, but I guess, sure. So that's lightning. You can do some funny setups with the heavy version, mainly, right? Is kind of the idea here, right? Stuff like this, I guess. Yeah, right. And then we have her little slashy fella right here, right? This, I believe, has only the 2 follow-ups? Yes, right? There's a low, and there is just like a combo extending mid, right? This is due to a very specific change she got when U Lightning was changed, I believe. Interesting. But yeah, so the light version, right? Oh, all the lightning, I believe all the lightning is, I was gonna say plus on block, I was wrong. All the lightning is not plus on block. Heavy lightning is, right? And the U lightning, I guess, would be too. Yeah. But the light and medium versions are not. No wonder I never see them used. Oh, weird. It is now. Why use it up close? It's not? That was odd. Yeah, that's weird. Cool. Whatever you say. But yeah, so the, I don't know what the difference between the light, medium, and a heavy Rekka is here. Like, looks like the medium one goes further? Yeah, okay, I see. Medium one goes further, but it's slower, right? Is heavy one kind of like... Yeah, heavy one is kind of the best of both worlds. It has almost the same range. Yeah, it has the same range as medium, but the speed of light. I see. And then the U version is just this canned animation, right? This is, I believe, throw punishable in the corner? Yes. Yeah, but otherwise it'll be safe. And then... Again, this is... You can do, like, a low out of this by hitting, I believe, just back? No, it's just anything that isn't forward. Gotcha. If you just hit special at all, you get the low, and then you can also do this, right? Which is usually for carry purposes. If you hit them with the sword, it's not plus. Yeah. The low is punishable on block, right? That shit is -8 all the time, I think. I don't think there's a... Yeah, it never gets, like, worse. Rub it again. That's pretty punishable. And the bisection, actually, I don't know. You never see them do this. Ah, I see. Because it's even more minus on block. So true, bestie. Yeah, see, you really only want to do that if you hit confirm it. You can also do it into nothing, though, right? You can do it into nothing. And then, you know, looks like you're safe most... Oh, the H1, no. But, like, for the light and medium versions, you know, that's, like, out of throw range. That's out of throw range. The H1, though, is -8. So the H1's a commitment regardless, right? If you ever see Zooey do this. She's either punished... Oh, but she can space... Oh, she can space it. I see. You can try to space it to be safe. Yeah. You can space it to be safe. But again, I mean, safe in quotation. Safer, I guess. Right? Like, from round start, -6 here, there's gonna be characters that can probably hit that, but, you know, for most ranges, it's some amount of punishable. Even -7 from here, right? A lot of characters are gonna kill you for that. Certainly. Right? With, like, 7-frame 2Ms or 4Ms or stuff like that, but... I might switch to playing EX Gran until a consensus is reached about the able changes from better players than me. That's fair. Bonus has early access or something. It's really coming out tonight. It's not early access. It's the 5th in Japan. You gotta remember that Japan is 10 hours ahead of us, right? Japan is 10 hours, like, or no, sorry, it's like 14 hours ahead of us or something like that. So the 5th in Japan, for me, that's like, you know, again, that shit is tonight. It's the night of the 4th. Which of the EXs are you most excited for? I don't know. They all look... Gran is the one we've seen the most of, and he looks really funny. So sure, let's say Gran. But they all seem cool. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see with Abel. I'd step away. This 2-2, you eat fireballs? This? I don't know. I think it is a fireball, technically. Like, it is a projectile. Is it a projectile or a strike? It's a projectile, right? It's like, it'll lose to things like this, I guess? Oh, well, kind of hard to test out, actually. Yeah, right? For East Coast Japan, should be 13 hours ahead, yeah. Jita is Percy too, which that's cool. That's, you know, that's more complexity being a stock character than she normally had. But yeah, I think that's most of Zoe's moves, right? Let's look at her some combos. Let's try to actually get her online before Villainous comes out. Far end, this, that. Okay, that's not bad. That's good to know, right? Just like a basic hit confirm. I'm scared of new Soras, aren't we all? Auto combo into M spinning slash? What? Oh no, spinning slash is not. That's called spinning slash? I've been calling the other one spinning slash. Wait, huh? Really? Wait, hold 1 second. What are you called? Aerial spinning slash. I see. Very, very creative side game. 2L, 2L, far L, bonk, bonk. Okay, sure. Nothing too impressive there, but we take it. I think Able Change is supposed to be a mixed bag. It's more of a side grade than a nerf. I think everything about him might be side graded, except I think he's just going to be losing less health. So I think it might be a buff, but we'll see. SBA has a surprising forward step. It's got more range than you think. Fair, fair, fair. I want to learn the Dust Loop combo. We're going to definitely do that before we go on. But, really? Really? That seems kind of ass, no? I guess... There's probably some spacing where this hits all the way down, but like... Yeah, it doesn't work. That probably works on counter hit, huh? But... If you're low to the ground, can I do some shit like this? Yeah! Oh, but it doesn't air untechable as long as I want. Okay, so non-2H counter hit combo seems kinda not great so far. L spinning slash, no contact. This seems to me like where you could do something like this, right? But I guess maybe you couldn't extend off of that unless you have meter. Oh, no, you could. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's Dragon Gauge intensive, though. Saving your Dragon Gauge for when you need it is probably important on this lady, right? So even though it's not really a thing of, oh, is it the best anti-air combo I can do in terms of damage, but also, you know, how are we looking in terms of gauge efficiency, right? Because she, like, all of her best stuff is the dragon, so if you're just using it willy-nilly, you're gonna be in trouble. You can definitely get 2U off of this, but sure. I'm already waiting for the Zooey strength analysis video, so get going. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3. The Last Wish is what that's called? Puss in Boots fan? Why would you ever do that as a combo? What the fuck? I guess you got some Dragon Gauge back. Okay, that's being too mean. Okay. I was like, what the? But I guess it's because you got some Dragon Gauge back. Oh, because on hit, you get a shit ton. Oh, I did not. Oh, okay, well, that's something I didn't know. You get a shit ton of Dragon Gauge back on hit for that. Ah, I see, I see, I see. I didn't notice that you got so much, That's a sad crouching confirm. That's the crouching confirm? That's the crouching confirm? Okay. Yeah, I did not notice that Puss in Boots The Last Wish gives, I thought when this came out tomorrow in Japan. 1, 2, bonk, bonk. Oh, okay, I mean, yeah, if she gets a launch, right? This is, like, not a bad mid-screen combo, but of course, the fact that it requires Raging Strike is a little rough, right? Yeah, okay, okay. Let's see. Counter at close H into sweeping beam. That's interesting. Dust loop, dust loop. I fuck with that. Dust loop. How did I... Wait, what? What is the timing on this? Dust loop, dust loop. Nope. Is it right away? 1 sec. Forward jump right away? No. You have to delay. Super jump? I like super jumping there. I don't know if that's, like, correct, but it seems the easiest way to me. Close H. Oh, too high. That seems rude. Super jump. And then, like, a slight delay, maybe? What? No, it's read my super jump input as, like, a motion input. Yeah. How strange. Do JU as you're going up? Oh, okay. That makes much more sense. Yeah. But then the height doesn't work, man. Oh, this is finicky. I don't like him. Like, oh, that's got more. Close H has more air untechable time than I give him credit for. I can wait a second. Gotcha. Delay your jump. There you go. Okay. Did you get a feel for the timing? Yeah. Soros be gone. What are you saying, man? Zooey, member of the alt-right, confirmed. All right, cool. Let's try and so we learned a little bit of combo theory from that. Let's try and actually figure out like a mid-screen BMB. I think our mid-screen is just bad, no? If I remember correctly, like she just doesn't. Like we get this, which is whatever, but like yeah, like off like far H or something too. It's like this. Is that even that much more damage than doing something like this? Not really, right? So it's not really a reason to spend the cooldown there, probably. I mean, it's a little bit more damage, right? Yeah, and I assume that's more damage than the low follow-up too? Yeah, okay. We can't really use our U skills to extend normally either, right? Like, that's a very not worth it expenditure of our U skills. And we can't, like this guy, I mean, I guess you could end the combo in that just for some Dragon Gauge, right? Yeah. Again, this doesn't work. Sometimes you can buffer 2-3-6-L. This guy? Or no, 2-3-6. Wait, 2-3-6-L. This guy? This guy? +2? Like a Northern Lion Shatter? Like how Lawayne summons Iggy, excuse me? Yeah, her mid-screen seems to just like there's nothing too inspiring going on here, right? I don't think, do we have anything special for crouching confirms either? It didn't really seem like it, right? Like we got this guy, but like who cares? And again, we don't seem to get this, which is very strange to me. After the poking, I mean, not the auto combo? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, oh. I mean, that's is something. I think 6-2-3-H works on croucher. Did that not work on standing? Okay, it does too. But yeah, none of this is particularly like. So there is no good mid-screen combo in Bossing Say, right? You have to Raging Strike, right? And then like do the bisection from there. And you get 2-3-6-M maybe on crouch confirm. Oh, that'd be nice. Wait, let's see. Also, wait, what was the thing that like? How did they get them behind them? I forget what they. Medium. Okay, so I guess if you do heavy, they fall too far before you can do it. Yeah, I see. Okay. Sure. Do you get M Dragon on crouching? 1, 2, 3. Nope. Yeah, okay, cool. Her best mid-screen's off 6-6-H, I believe. I mean, even then, that's not exactly spectacular. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Can I get like 6-6-H into any of this shit? Zoe's mid-screen's entirely about spending meter to try to fling them into the corner? Right, I see. Again, if we get a close H ever, we can do shit like this, right? So that's something. And you get close L after that, right? It's like, that's not bad, obviously, but... You get follow-ups from the low follow-up after 2-1-4-H? Wait, really? Do I like 2U here or something? Or far L, I guess? I do? Are you sure? I forget the exact combo, though. Interesting. They have to be in the corner? Does it have to hit them raw? Like, does this have to miss? I think they mean after 6-6-H? Oh! I see, because they're a little bit higher up. Uh-oh. More finickiness? Uh-oh. What the heck? 6-6-H far L? 2-1-4-H. Ah, gotcha. I see. You have to hit far L times it for you. They get close H into some nonsense. Okay. Gotcha. This works. You got it? Close H? Yeah. Far L will time it for you. It's a little unfortunate to do the lower hit, like the lower damage guy instead of 2U, but... Oh, that's being difficult. Okay, sure. That's something, at least. That is something. He has some nice counter hit options if you get counter hits. Yeah, we can talk about that next, I guess. I mean, again, this should work. Otherwise, I mean, this is probably where we get, like, this kind of bullshit, right? And then probably the same thing we did before. Oh, actually... Her dust loops are so cool, man. Yeah, we'll talk about corner in a second. She has some mid-screen line that gets enough screen space for a free dragon charge. I mean, probably stuff like this, like your plus 39 after that, right? You can charge a little bit. But I can get 2 close H's on counter, yes. But then the problem is you can't really do anything after that, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can get that. Maybe I can get a conversion after the bisection from that height. Bonk. Nope, not this guy. That. Wop. Oh, okay, I probably can far H there, actually. They're so high up. Yeah, I probably can just far H them into something. Yeah, I mean, no meter, that's not bad, certainly. No, I Dragon Gauge, right? So no resource, but no... And, I know, was it again, you can do, like, this into the other one or something? I forget the route, but I know there's some, like, double 2-1-4-U shit you can do. If you get an auto combo mid-screen, it's best to go into the thing that gives you Dragon Meter? Yeah. I thought it was something like you could chase down, like, this, And then I thought you could get another one, but maybe you have to do a little micro dash. Yeah, because that won't reach right away. I have to do a little micro dash to get that. Maybe I can catch them up higher here. And that looks like it should work. I'm missing something. Looks like it definitely should work. Oopsie. It's not a bad idea to also just sometimes link 236U for Dragon Gauge. Also true. You could always just do shit like this. Right? Probably link it, but just technical input that shit. Right? If you do like hits, then cancel into this guy, you can get 214U. You can. I don't think so. I saw about this, like off of this. After launching with 236H, yeah. Yeah. I can see there's some vision there. I don't know if I've got it. In the corner, I know there's you're supposed to dust loop here, but I forget how you get that shit started. It involves I know it involves the bounce off of that fella, right? I've only seen that off Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Maybe might be right. It involves the bounce off the lightning, no? What's the dust loop on this bitch? You like launch with this into some bullshit there, into something else. You need 236M. Oh, wait, how do you do 236M? Do her anti-air after lightning. So you're saying I am starting with like this? 5H, 236M. Oh, 214H into 6H into 5H doesn't even work. No, am I crazy? This? You're saying you got it? Close M, not close H. Gotcha. Into 236M being the dragon. No. 3 hours until Villainous. Their time announced anywhere, not just the date. Yeah, server maintenance. Server maintenance at 6 p.m. PT, which is in 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. Characters are always playable during the maintenance. Do Thunder too. So you're saying like this? Close M Thunder 2H. Okay, gotcha. Close M Thunder 2H, then M Dragon. Ah, okay. Alright, gotcha. It's taking shape. Into this guy. 1, 2. Okay, and then you do whatever ender from there. I guess you would do super a lot of the time there. So I guess you don't. Is this worth doing if I'm not gonna super? Like what? What do I do otherwise? That doesn't work. Gotcha. You can play the new stuff in maintenance. Yep. Not online, but you can. It is that. You get gauge back and it barely costs meter. And there's usually 236U. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So you're saying bonk. 1, 2 into U Dragon. Ah, I like that. Okay, that's a nice BMB. If for some reason I don't want to do that, I guess you just do the same. I mean, no, it's simple enough. Yeah, that could be our BMB. If we don't have the meter for it, we just end in something else. I didn't do the dust loop. If I got a hit, I did auto combo into heavy lightning into 2H. Auto combo into heavy lightning into 2H into this into close H RS close H super. I see. Okay, that's like a simpler way to do it too. But the dust loop doesn't seem so bad, right? Doesn't seem so bad. Cool. Yeah. And then, yeah. I mean, as far as pressure, we have this for a throw bait, for what it's, for how much or little it's worth, right? And I don't know about, like, the game plan to play with her is weird. I mean, Dragon Gauge certainly feels very important, right? I feel like we can certainly try and play a more like Zooey style gameplay. I look at her buttons and I think defensive character, with the slow startups and the high active frames and stuff like that. But I feel like her reward off of the pokes is low enough that it doesn't feel that rewarding to play that way. You know what I mean? Like like Catalina or Percival or Jita or whatever can do that because they get significantly better reward off those stray hits, either in the form of damage or corner carry, right? I feel like if I get like a random far M, I'm not really, even if I want to spend a meter on it, I'm getting what, like this, right? But I guess we just play that not very well, right? We go for hits into corner carry primarily, kind of like Jita a little bit, I guess. Yeah. Hit into corner carry and then do, like, hot girl shit in the corner? Sure. Sounds fun. Sounds fair. Let's actually play the character, see if we can get her to master before Villainous maintenance.